news tonight. All right, it says we're live again. Once again, I don't know if we're going to get a lot of viewers, but simply because of the wow. Okay, everybody's back. Brother Mitchell's back. Sister Ms. Mary's back. Um,
We're here, they're here. I don't know if I'm coming or going.
right. All right. Actually, I want to read this. I'm glad somebody. Who was that pointed that out? Do you know?
Ms. Mary, I think.
Was it?
I'm not sure, but we
Was it?
lost the
What?
other comment.
All right. Coronavirus cure? Question mark. HIV drugs could be the light. I like how when it comes to scientists or whatever, they won't say the light at the end of the tunnel. It says light in the tunnel. Coronavirus cure. HIV drugs could be the light in the tunnel for Chinese virus infections. Coronavirus. Let's scroll down. It says the deadly novel. Hold on, where'd it go? Pop up. Coronavirus strand has killed at least 170 people, with more than 7,700 confirmed infections in China and worldwide. As Chinese health officials scramble to prevent this outbreak, horse crap, of the global epidemic, researchers are looking at readily available drugs to combat the pandemic.
Oh, we have the YouTube Guardian in here.
Uh-oh, you gonna wrap me out?
I don't know. And Angela Rivas says Zero Hedge got banned today for first reporting HIV and coronavirus.
Well, that's not what it says. It doesn't say that HIV is in the coronavirus. It's saying the HIV drug could help fight the coronavirus. It says one such cure could come from Lapenia VR and whatever, I can't say the names, two anti-HIV drugs used to target specific enzymes in the body. I missed something. So I got to start over. Okay. Dr. Inhurst Kachar from Warsaw Medical University in Poland said that the drug could offer a breakthrough in the coronavirus epidemic. He told the Polish press agency antiviral drugs used in HIV infections are the light at the end of the tunnel. See, he agreed, light at the end of the tunnel. However, I can never say it, epidemiologists said clinical trials involving coronavirus patients will first need to assess their effectiveness. Well, I say if you're on your deathbed, kind of like Trump managed to pass the right to try. If you're on your deathbed, why not allow these people to try this vaccine?
Exactly.
The anti-HIV target drugs target specific enzymes in the body that both HIV and coronavirus use to replicate themselves. The deadly viral infection targets the enzymes, proteins, which they use to slash proteins in the process of replicating. That's what I said earlier about a virus is not like a bacteria. It's really not alive. That was only my concern. According to a January 24th report published in the Lancet by Chinese scientists, I can't even say the name of that medicine, Lopinavir, whatever, were previously used to treat MERS infections in Saudi Arabia. MERS, or a Middle East respiratory syndrome, is another infectious disease associated with the carnivorous family. Now, granted, here somebody said that a channel got shut down for saying that they were finding HIV in people that were carrying the virus. This states right here that HIV drugs that help fight HIV could possibly help fight the coronavirus.
And
Um,
in the little bit of time that we were gone, I did look up Corona, HIV, and AIDS as my search words.
mm-hmm.
And every article I found is that China is researching using the vaccines, or whatever you want to call it, the antibiotics or whatever, for the HIV virus as a possible cure.
Right. So that just shows you
So
where
I think these channels that they're talking about did not really do their research that say HIV in coronavirus. I think that's why these channels are going bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly. And AB said saw that a few days ago. Well, you should have let me know, but this report came out today. Because the novel coronavirus pathogen has only been identified in December of last year. I hate when they say of last year because it seems like so far away. It was 19 or
I know. It was 28
2019.
days ago.
Yeah. This basically these two drugs they attack certain viruses.
The YouTube Guardian, we just I cannot find any confirmation on that, so we will not report that because we cannot confirm it.
No, it does not say anywhere that it contain people that are infected with the coronavirus are infected with HIV. It does not say that. It simply says there are two medicines that fight HIV that could possibly help in the cure. Well, no cure. The what's the word I'm looking for? There really is no cure, but okay, we'll just say cure. Yeah.
Or yeah.
Not prevention because that means you'll never get, but it'll help patients that do have that are suffering from the coronavirus. That this medicine, absolutely okay. On January 29th, the World Health Organization said the virus has spread far beyond China's borders to 15 countries. Coronavirus infections have been found in France, Germany, Japan, the U.S., Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, Cambodia, Sharia, Laka, I don't know, the UAE. Okay, yeah, you're right. Sri Lanka. Everybody knows I can't read. South Korea, Vietnam, Thailand, Canada, and Nepal. Basically, what this article talks about is that there is a strong possibility, which I don't see why it wouldn't help, because fighting HIV we've been doing for a gazillion years, it seems like. So if they happen to have medication that fights viruses, why not try it? I don't see the harm, the foul in it. But no. So people that are saying uh, that people that get the coronavirus get HIV or AIDS, it's linked to that or whatever. That's complete total BS. Like I said, the articles flat out say right there that the medication could possibly help in the cure or just staying alive from it, not being killed. Hope I have helped you guys out, Angela. Okay, I didn't know what she said.
Yeah, she's the one who originally brought that up, and actually, you gave us something to look out for. And like I said, when we find stuff like that out, I try to keep my eyes on all information that comes out on it.
Facts.
Yep.
Right. Absolutely.
Just like the original winner of my 500 subs was that never got in touch with me. I want facts.
Oh, yeah. I want facts. I haven't seen I want facts in a long time. Magic Johnson, AIDS patient, is on television tonight. Is he really? Yeah. Well, you know what? I know Magic Johnson had HIV. I don't know if it if it actually went to the stage of AIDS. It might have, but to me, it was just proof that there was basically a cure. It has a lot to do with money, so to speak. But now, could this definitely be a cure to help the coronavirus? I hope so.
I do
Well,
too.
but the one thing is, now they're going to be held up in court. They're going to be held up here and there, trying um, with the FDA and stuff, to try these certain drugs on these patients, which is sad that everybody has to go through those loopholes. But President Trump did sign that bill, the right to try, and I wish my brother had the chance to do that, but practically, the doctors, they just said there was no hope. But I want to let everybody know that this channel is definitely being throttled. 11 in the house right now. I believe definitely at 8 o'clock because of um, my rant on Antifa, or unless people are just basically watching the Antifa rally that's going on right now. But I don't think I've had this less of people in a chat. Shoot,
Shoot, not since we started live streaming together back. And when we started, it was like, I think the lowest was 15, 20.
Mm-hmm.
But to touch on the FDA and stuff, like I said, the articles I found on it is China is experimenting with it.
Yeah, that's what's got me a little bit concerned.
Miss Mary didn't get a notification either.
Well, most people don't. Usually they'll be scrolling through and they'll see that we're live. But to me, that does give me lack of confidence in that these HIV drugs. If you're just coming in, which I doubt many people are, Jesse Wessel. Yeah, I didn't get a notification of when you have gone live pretty much all day. That's conservative censorship at its finest. But what they're talking about right now, if you just came in, that they're actually planning on trying to use two drugs that have been helpful in fighting, or at least keeping the HIV virus, at bay, so to speak, so it doesn't develop into AIDS. So there are scientists that are thinking about trying to use that. No man jabs me with a needle. So yeah, well, when it comes to vaccines and stuff, absolutely not. I don't. Yeah, I won't do vaccines. But when it comes to needles and tattoos, I got no problem with that. I
Yeah,
think
no, same here.
right. I think natural herb oils are better. Amen.
Serious M Media. So where did you get your info about the HIV medicine? Actually, you know what? Go into even Yahoo, Google, DuckDuckGo, type in Corona, HIV, and AIDS. You're going to see a whole list of articles that says China is going to experiment with the HIV medicine to see if it can battle, see if it can battle the coronavirus.
Yeah, it says coronavirus cure, question mark. HIV drugs could be, I'm just going to say how it should say, the light at the end of the tunnel for China virus infections. Nowhere does it say that if you're carrying a coronavirus, that it has any link to HIV. Doesn't say that at all. So people that saw that reported on it, they got hammered, I guess, and some channels got debunked or kicked off of YouTube. It says the coronavirus could be, or a coronavirus cure could be developed from repurposed anti-HIV drugs. Okay, that means certain drugs that help fight the HIV virus could actually help the coronavirus that we're dealing with right now. Nowhere does it say if you have coronavirus, it's tied and linked to the HIV virus. Nowhere, anywhere, and that's just pure ignorance. No offense, but
And yes, Miss Mary, I did see your Yale comment at the beginning of the chat. I did look into that. Yale, like you said, it's still in Connecticut. And the thing with that is, they may have been watching the students there because they had that great big conference, whatever it was. And there was a student from China that actually went back to China that tested positive. And that's why the 30 students and 3 teachers down here in Florida was held and checked
quarantine.
and cleared. Yeah, they were cleared by the CDC.
Right, and just like I explained to you that after you made that video in the morning, it was like 3 hours later, I saw somebody posted a video. It might have been Pastor Paul Begley that said there's 30 students and 3 teachers that are quarantined. I wonder if they've thought about trying the dog dewormer. I heard something about that. Crappy McCrappy. Love your name, by the way. I've heard people talk. Oh, actually, I while we're sitting here and Vern can talk, I can look that up.
Alcohol might help raise your body temperature to sweat it out. The virus also stay close to heat sources like heat dishes and fireplaces. I don't know. Let me go out and buy myself a couple half gallons. I'll stay drunk while this whole virus is going on, and I'll report back if it don't come near me.
Mhm. Wow, check that out. Oh, it's talking about cancer. This article says dog dewormer goes out of stock amid rumors of oh, this is Korea. This
Yeah.
has nothing to do with the coronavirus. I'm talking about curing cancer. Let me click on that just by the way to see what this article's about. As an online video claiming that dog dewormer fenbenzo, whatever, could cure cancer went viral. Cancer patients conducted voluntary clinical trials trying to contain the treatment on themselves in desperate. Oh, that just makes me think of my brother, so I don't even want to read that. See
So
what
it's pretty much saying people are experimenting themselves with it.
right. And I can't find anything that says the coronavirus. No, it's talking about the canine respiratory coronavirus. What? Yeah, nowhere do I see the dewormer article, but if it were that easy, amen. The YouTube Guardian. Pete the Patriots in the house.
How you doing, Pete?
Serious media's in the house. Like I said, this is actually not normal for this channel. Normally, we'd have at least 45, 50 in the house. Everybody might be busy, but I think the Antifa video that I did, YouTube kind of throttled me down or whatnot. If not, they got highly upset and nobody wants to come in, or everybody's busy. No big deal.
Well, it is a Friday night, the night before the Super Bowl.
Well, that
Speaking
too. That's why I said that too. That's a good
good
topic.
intro to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, people. Our government did say they are going to make a medical state of emergency. But here's my one question, and I'd love to have an answer to this. Why are they waiting until 5 o'clock, February 2nd, when the announcement came out today, to make this medical state of emergency? Why are they waiting until 1.5 hours before the Super Bowl, and they're waiting 2 more days?
Yeah, that's a good question. So they're waiting 2 more days. They're waiting an hour and a half before the Super Bowl to put it into effect.
An hour and a half, because it goes in effect at 5 p.m. Eastern time, February 2nd.
It just makes to me it's I don't know if you saw it, but I saw Vlad had made a video talking about how uh, the Super Bowl, how it could definitely affect and would be brutal on our economy. And I watched it. It was a great video, but there's a lot of things. That's midnight in Israel. Sister Jessie Wessel said,
Yep.
um, good point, sister. But when it talks, when he was talking about, the commercials, the advertising and stuff, but look at China, look at, when China talks about, look at, oh crap, what's his name? LeBron James, all his tweets and stuff when it comes to the NBA and, the NFL and stuff, people don't realize how much China, how much money is involved in big sports like that. So, yeah, I believe it would definitely have a big impact on our economy simply because of if this coronavirus is. I see a truck dog. I'll answer you in a second. Um, that video was bomb, buddy. Those Antifa idiots would get smashed if they they went China and tried that. Amen. I'm glad you saw it. Sorry, I'm not apologizing for my foul language when I get compassion or I'm passionate about something when it comes to Antifa. Like I said, when it comes to the people of um, Tokyo, you're talking some of these protesters are 12, 13, 14 years old, and there's a lot of them that have already been shot and killed. You have protesters over in Iran. What at one time there was 1,500 um, protesters that were shot and killed by their own government, and then you have Antifa trying to protest. Like I said, they showed a bunch of people. They had their hair all moosed up, greased up. They looked like they were addicted to crystal meth, heroin, crack, and something else with these skinny jeans, a sunken face, and glittery, And it's like you could blow on them, you could flick them in the face and knock them out. Put down with the quickness. Man, if you go and I don't know if the protest is still going on because it might be past their bedtime, but if you look it up, yeah, they are definitely clowns. Um, if y'all been subscribed to this channel for a long time, um, you know how I feel about Antifa, and a lot of us definitely agree. But there are so many parents. There's a lot of people that say I sent my child into college as a conservative. 4 years later, my child came out of college a socialist, communist, pretty much a libtard, so to speak. And it's true because what happens now back in the days when Vietnam was going on, you had all the hippies and free love and this and that, and any war. Now, our veterans that came home from Vietnam, they were met with rotten tomatoes, etc. That was the Antifa of the times that we're at now. But those people grew up to be college professors. So now they're spewing that propaganda into these college students and now turn into, very strange people, Antifa is. And to be honest with you, um, I really hope one day that President Trump makes them a basically a domestic terrorist group. They should be, because just say Vern is in a wheelchair and he was a Vietnam vet and he was wearing a Trump hat or Trump shirt and he was wheeled into Portland, Oregon, or tonight in New York where they're having that rally. They would spit on them, they would throw feces on them, etc. Those people do not deserve to be in our country. I don't care if they're 17, 18 years old. Try that shit over in North Korea and see what happens. Go against your government. Do it in China, these communist countries. Go ahead and protest and see what happens. You
Now,
will be shot and killed. You will be put in labor camps. You will be. I saw your. Just let me finish real quick. you
Yep.
will be incarcerated and put in prison, sometimes for the rest of your life. They are blessed to have freedom of speech, but they want communism, they want socialism, because they don't really understand the repercussions of it. They just see free, 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 free. And they've been brainwashed with this false propaganda by professors who were once hippies at one time, free love, this and that. Basically, a whole bunch of Bernie Sanders are professors there. All right, go ahead,
Uh,
Vern.
yeah, hold on. Yep, there it is. In America, this medical martial law will turn into a revolution. Now, it's funny Sirius M Media said that
Mm-hmm.
because they're just calling it a medical emergency. But not too long ago, FEMA went to President Trump asking, let us call medical martial law over this. They want to be in control if it is a medical martial law. They've already got their fingers in the pudding and they're stirring it up.
I hope to God you don't trust FEMA.
Nope, I don't.
Exactly. And I believe that Trump has been given a lot of insight. Um, okay, Crappy McCrappy believes that there ain't going to be no economic crash. Um, good thing about this channel is we always can agree to disagree, but I guarantee you what's going on in the market, the Asian market, etc. When it comes to the Dollar Tree, if you haven't heard of the Dollar Tree, that's the store where you can get everything for $1. Dollar General. I have to agree with you on that, even though you used the F bomb as I did. Uh, Sirius and Media, absolutely. F FEMA, locked and loaded. Do not trust them one bit. Um, but Crappy McCrappy, when they're we unfortunately we rely on even I think what is it? Is it 60% of our medication comes from China, or is it 40%? I don't know. It's a high number. So people that have heart disease, etc., we depend on. Oh, I always think positive. I just think crap make crappy. I think outside of the box. I don't. This isn't an insult. I'm not one like my wife and sometimes my daughter and stuff. They want to put their fingers in the air and go la 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 la. I don't care. I don't want to hear about it. Not realizing it could be at our front door in a month from now. But I strongly believe that no medicine should come from China. Exactly. But Google uh, how much of our medicine that we take comes from China. It's mind blowing. And there's another thing too that a lot of people that are awake are fearful that China can actually go to war with us. They can put a real hurting on us without even having to fire a shot because we depend on them. We personally don't, as Americans, but when it comes to big government and stuff, when they have these trade deals and buy all this garbage, yeah, I love Harbor Freight. Don't get me wrong. Always buy that 2-year plan because then if your jackhammer blows up, this and that, yeah, buy more American. I'm a firm believer of that. But you watch the price of Chinese goods. Watch how high it jumps in the near future. I may be wrong, but I seriously doubt I'll be wrong. But Crappy McCrappy, I like your attitude. Think positive, and that's what we want to do. We think positive, and then we think logic. And I'm just curious what Vern, the comment section reader, has to say because he had a big old grin on his face a minute ago.
Just yeah, we depend on China, but it's because the American government made it that way.
Right. Well, I mean,
I
everything
mean,
we
every time we get hurt and we need money because
Mhm.
we're sending money everywhere and we're made the world police, we turn to China.
Absolutely.
Right? China owns 3/4 of America, I bet by now.
A lot of people don't know that as well. Yeah, China definitely owns a lot of our what blows my mind, our federal land, like when it comes to Yellowstone, other places like that, China owns a lot of it. So basically, when we borrow money from China, and we buy goods, um, China wants people don't know this, but they basically the American government gives up land as collateral, almost like an IOU.
And it's
So once that,
it's our
yeah,
national or state parks.
exactly. And then once that the Federal Reserve collapses, when all these countries stop trading in the petrodollar and stuff, that's when they say China is going to come to collect. They want to collect. Okay, wait a minute. You gave us the deed to this land to hold on to for collateral. You have failed to pay, so we're going to take it. Um, could it happen? Absolutely. Adam Schiff had a Chinese bodyguard. I wouldn't believe it. I believe Adam Schiff has a bunch of little Chinese boys in his cellar, and I don't want to talk about what he probably does to them. Adam Schiff is a crazy, creepy, bug-eyed freak. China's downfall will be a change for the other countries to take up the
There will
slack.
be a chance
Now,
for the other countries to take
okay,
up the
a
slack.
chance. Okay, well, I read
Yep.
fat. Okay, but I believe that shifty shift. Absolutely. I honestly believe that China could face. Um, uh-oh. I see Jesse Wessel with her mouth wide open. So she saw something. Can't. Oh, I
I'm
can't stand
laughing
looking at that
because
dude either.
every
Go ahead.
time me or you light up a cigarette, watch the
Yeah, I see
response from Mitchell.
Mitchell. Yeah, he's got the little cigarette. Yeah,
And
I know.
I
I
just
noticed
noticed
that.
it every time one of us light a cigarette.
Right. Okay. A lot of people think I smoke a bunch, but I'll take a couple puffs, put it out, and then relight it, etc. But um, now, but a Chinese wife, 70. I think I read that.
Now buy a Chinese wife,
Yeah,
70% off on sale.
yeah, okay, that not a bad idea. Vern, you might have a two-order chicken wing. Would you like some shrimp fried rye? You know,
No, thank you. I want
oh,
my smoked ribs
I
and get
make
away from my grill.
I make what I make anything you want, Master Vern Prep and Survival. Yeah. So
Yeah, I
shoot.
want my smoked ribs and step away from my grill because I'm going to smoke them.
Right. Well, don't buy the computer. I think that's a great idea. Get you a little Chinese wife. She can help you and you know, keep you warm at night. Just get a decent looking one. I'm sure you can actually 70% less. You could probably get 95% less if you get you a little short 200-pounder.
Crappy McCrappy. I would only buy if vaccinated.
Yeah, they got to be vaccinated. Well, you got to pay an extra $5 and a fortune cookie if they're vaccinated. But Kelly Kebo, I'm always leery of men that volunteer to hang out with little. Exactly. Thank you very much. Hang out with little boys that don't know. That's what Shifty Shift did before he had his own kids. Exactly. He is in my eyes, and this is something Fugle wouldn't do. In my eyes, Adam Schiff is a freaking pedophile. He's a creep. He's a minister of Satan, etc. I'm not going to worry about the algorithms, etc. Say it like it is. That is one bug-eyed freak. I don't know how he actually closes his eyes. He reminds me, no offense to people that have Graves' disease, one of the side effects or whatever is your eyeballs protruding out of um, your eye sockets to a degree, but I don't think he has Graves' disease. I think that's just his soul trying to get the hell out of his satanic body or something. And as you all can see many times, look at Vern. He's not, we're not having a conversation.
I'm listening. Yes, we are.
No, you're not. I just asked you for $5.
No, you didn't.
I was thinking it.
Well, I can't read minds.
Can I borrow $5?
Nope.
Ah, see,
Don't
that's
have
why
it.
I didn't ask it.
If I had it, I'd send it to you.
Oh, Ms. Mary said 90% off if you wait another week.
Another week.
Heck no. Heck no. Any new information on the cruise ship in Spain?
I saw, and I don't know where these people got their information yet, but they were talking about the cruise ship that was
Well, they do take it.
quarantined. So I don't know if it's been released yet or not. I haven't been able to find any absolute evidence to anything. But then again, I haven't really searched for it. Usually I have things pop up and it leads me down the road to finding things.
Okay. Truck dog said, "Give me 2 minutes." Jumped up to nowhere. Dadgummit.
Give me
Hold
2 minutes in a locked, soundproof room with that thing.
Get it. Now, see that creepy commercial for Carnival Cruise lines. I think it is. There are all kinds of. Hey, I'll tell you another thing. Epstein, whatever that pedophile's name is. Epstein didn't kill himself. Did you know? Which I know a lot of y'all do know that it's almost like Michael Jackson back in the day. He's the only dude that had a freaking a roller coaster, almost like a theme park in the back of
Theme park on
his
its own
house.
personal property.
Yeah, for kids. I want to volunteer for firing squads for execution of the corrupt. Oh, absolutely. Wouldn't that be great? Well, I tell you what, this is what I was going to say. I get sidetracked. But if this virus is as deadly and widespread as they say, there is a huge possibility, just thinking outside the box, crappy McCrappy, there could be a chance of extreme civil unrest and basically a civil war. Because, if you do the research and stuff, with as many patriots and as many gun owners, when it comes to our own military, there's only certain, actually, I believe the National Guard's not even allowed to fire on our own soil. The UN troops come in. Yeah, you got Russians, you got the Chinese, but then you got.
Oh, here comes the infected Chinese.
Right. But I'm just saying, what happens if we do go to civil war? We go hunting, Antifa hunting, and wipe them right out. That's my last comment that I said in that Antifa video was basically because there's a lot of them that have called for civil war, this and that. If it happens, Antifa, if you're there, if it's not past your bedtime, you might be in your onesie. Don't they have onesies for grown-ups where your feet, go in the
I
sock?
couldn't tell you.
I'm just saying, I think they do. So the little Antifa members that are in their onesies right now watching their vintage VHS Barney videos or their VCR and stuff like that to help them go to sleep. If you really do want to go to civil war and it does happen, it'll be the worst thing you ever did, because you would be completely slaughtered, wiped out, wasted in no time. I'm just saying, if it ever came to that scenario, I got bedazzled finger here driving me batshit crazy. I can't wait till you get your computer so I don't see your finger going like this the whole time. Burn.
And I even turned my camera upside down so I thought it wouldn't.
It doesn't work. You probably got a 2-foot long finger. You know what they say about guys with big hands? They wear big gloves. So they can lock us down. So I'm missing something. If you're laughing at the chat, tell me what you're seeing, man.
Yes, sleepers. I got stuck in one once during a hot flash and thought I was giving up the ghost.
Oh my gosh, Ms. Mary, that's funny. Oh, God bless Metapause, right? Hey, brother Mark is in the house. Hey there, Lock Tribe family. God bless you, brother. I seen you uploaded some more videos, some songs. I will definitely check them out tomorrow. I was actually, like I said, I was hoping that there would be more, which I don't blessed to have who we have in here. Um, but I strongly do believe that Antifa video I put out.
And I don't think they're watching Barney. I think they're fantasizing over their Teletubbies.
Well, that's why I said dry humping their Teletubbies. What I meant by that is they're stuffed animal Teletubbies, the
Yep.
Antifa wackos.
They're asexual beings they put out years ago for kids.
Right. Yeah, 200. Oh, we got 4 dislikes on. Well, I want to let you all know, everybody that's still here. Let me check now, but after the video, it kind of bounced up a bit, but I lost 11 subscribers over that Antifa video because I guarantee you my potty mouth. But when I'm passionate about things, sometimes that sailor language comes out of me. And when I say if it offends you and you want to unsubscribe, that's on you. I really don't care. Not that I don't care about you, but if you can't give a person basically a certain pass, if you're a grown up and if you hear the F bomb and you're like freaked out and you got to unsubscribe, sometimes we got to grow up. And, I go into other chats, Vern, as you do as well, which,
Yep.
we all have a potty mouth. I don't care what anybody says behind closed doors or whatnot, but that video, you all really got to search that video and see. Yeah, DB sissies. Yeah, I lost, like I said, lost 11 subscribers, but it looked like I gained. I was at 5,420 and it dropped way lower than that. Now it's back up to 4,015. So, but it's not about numbers. What just I wouldn't say cracks me up is like if a video like that is gonna offend you so bad that you feel that you need to unsubscribe, then by all means unsubscribe. That's what I mean by I don't care. I do care, but I'm not like people like, oh, I need subscribers. You know what I mean? I need loyal sub/friends, brothers and sisters in Christ. And go ahead, Vern. I know it's killing you. What are you reading?
Exactly, DB. Pansies belong in the flower garden.
You got that? Hey, I like the flower garden. No, I like the gardening. Pansies are tiptoeing through the tulips.
No, pansies are unzipping for the
No.
tulips.
Unzipping for the tulips.
Yeah.
Mitchell, do you keep lighting a bunch of cigarettes or you just keep talking about every time we light a cigarette?
Oh, I didn't light one just now, or did you? Well, I can't see us.
I didn't either. I think Mitchell, maybe he's burning.
He's lighting it up every time he takes a hit from his bong.
I like. Hey, Crappy McCrappy, I like the 420 garden. I know what you're talking about. No wonder you're like, yeah, everything's cool, man. Yeah, that's yeah, man. Don't get upset. Don't get upset, man. It's all good. Yep.
Yeah.
That discussion we had last night about
Now, do you pass to the right or to the left?
You're not. What are you talking to somebody in the chat? I want to light up when you all do. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that, Ms. Mary.
No, I was asking Mitchell if he passes to the right or to the left.
Oh, puff puff give, puff puff pass.
Puff puff pass.
Snowflakes get triggered. Absolutely. Boo friggin' who. Yeah. I think they had an article out the other day. This
I need a water bong emoji.
I need a water bong emoji, a DB.
Yep.
with that medical marijuana card. But did you see the article that millennial whatever? She was like 400 pounds, Vern.
Millennial Millie?
No, not no. She's Millennial Millie's awesome. She's used to.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's still. She ain't no 400 pounds.
No, that's why I was asking it as a question.
No, it's this millennial girl. Was like 400 or 500 pounds, and wanted to get a job as like a model or something in a magazine, and they said no. So now she's got a lawsuit out, and she's saying it's fat shaming, and she's being discriminated because she weighs 500 pounds or something.
Yep.
That's just ridiculous. You're not entitled to get a job wherever the hell you want. And if you want to be a supermodel, Justin, really, what did I say? I don't know what I said. I say so much stupid stuff, but you know, you're not entitled to get a job as a model if you're pushing 400 or 500 pounds. I'll
Go to
get,
that magazine, whatever it was my mother used to get. She weighed 350 or something like that. She used to get a chubby ladies magazine.
you know what? I bet she what? Chubby Links magazine? That was
Chubby
actually,
ladies magazine. It's
who did,
clothes for big women.
oh, I thought you
You
meant
want to
like
be a model? Go to where your modeling type is. Don't go to be a bikini model.
for some reason I thought you said something about your grandpa had
No,
magazines.
my mother.
Oh, mother, I thought. Well, I'm not. I'm listening. I'm listening to you about as much as you listen to me. So we're
Oh,
passing
I
it.
listen to you. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just for
Crappy.
that.
Yeah, bedazzle that sucker. Um, just like Crappy said, eat a salad. Damn it, if you're that big. We're not fat shaming, but oh my God, how entitled do you think you are because you're
Hey,
a millennial?
now when I was 14, I weighed 260 pounds.
You're a fat ass,
Yes, I was.
and that's before
But
you got tall.
when I was 15, I weighed 162 pounds.
I didn't know they had meth back then.
No, I rode my bike, my
I'm
pedal bike
joking.
that summer. Cripes, I must have put 120, 130 miles a day on my pedal bike.
Plus, you got tall.
Well,
How,
that ain't going to take the weight off.
actually, if you're short and stocky and chubby, and if you grow tall, if you shoot up in a year and a half, you actually can weigh the same, but you're tall and lanky. How tall are you, by the way?
I'm 5'9" or something like that. I ain't that tall.
Oh, you ain't that tall. You look tall. You must have bought you one of them cameras on your phone to make you look tall. I thought you were pushing like 6'2", 6'3".
Oh no, I'm a
I,
short shit.
I just lost all respect for you. I can't even do it, man. No. Branded, I never smoked until prison. Dadgum this chat. I never smoked until prison. God still loves me. People should chill. Hate in one's heart is far worse. Just my 2 cents. Um, absolutely, but I don't know if who you're
Why
talking
people hate
to.
us for smoking?
No,
If that's the case, let me roll one.
no, Mark. No, Mark ain't talking about that. I don't know if he's talking about my video. I don't know. That's kind of hard. I'd rather see a 400-pound woman than exactly than a trans man pretending. Most of these supermodels look like boys now. Yeah, it's weird. It's all crazy weird. Hey, the Bible said it was going to happen, and it's definitely happening. Smoke weed every day, Crappy McCrappy. Well, then you need to change that name to McFly or what was that on McFly on Back to the Future or something, or
Oh, McFly.
Crappy McWasted or Crappy McHigh as a kite.
Cracking me bong.
Mitchell's got the cigarette emoji.
See, I told you.
Well, he sees you rolling one. That's it. Or, now tell people you're not really rolling one. You got the machine. Yeah. See,
See, it has a filter,
mm-hmm.
a full cigarette, no chemicals, no other things sprayed into this stuff. It's like if I grew the tobacco myself and let it dry.
Well, I tell you
and you
what, I
can
would
even
say
taste
about
the difference.
I cut tobacco in Tennessee when I was younger, and they did spray, so there are chemicals on that. So I don't care what they tell you.
Well, it's
Brother,
not. You can taste it's
not as
more
bad.
pure,
Yeah.
more clean.
Brother Mitchell said he smokes weed every day. Well, if you do, how on earth do you find all these links? Because I know you get short-term memory, which I have.
No, some
No,
of us when we smoke, we concentrate.
not me.
Yeah, well,
Shoot, I'm 4-1 up. I'm gonna five. I think he's saying fire up one now. Um, Fugo, truck dog. I don't know. I can't. I still have a. DB says she still has a rolling machine. Rolling machine. Just watch your Antifa video, and I couldn't agree more. All right, surviving Suzanne. Thank you that you weren't one of the ones that got extremely upset and had to unsubscribe because you heard the F word. So you heard the truth, basically.
CBD,
What's that? CBD oil?
CBD.
No, but I'm just saying. Me, I don't even smoke, but my short-term memory. Well, actually, to be honest with you, you know, a lot of y'all know that right after my mom's suicide, I hung myself, and I was pronounced dead 3 times. Y'all know that. One at the scene, one time in the ambulance, one time at the hospital. So it affected my brain. I had slight brain damage. So I actually have, like, I'll like if I gotta go to the store, if I'm at work or something, I'll I'll know exactly what I'm doing, and then I'll just freeze up, and I'm like, what on earth am I doing? I got my car keys, and I'll have to look around. I'm like, what the hell was I doing? So, agreed, Justin. Sorry, you misunderstood. No, don't ever say sorry to me, brother. I don't even no. See, I already forgot what you're talking about. Um, I got big fat, but well, this is the weed channel. Look at everybody talking about DB's like I got big fat bud, Death Star, yummy stuff. Um, you
No
got
stems, no seeds, things we don't need.
all right. You got crappy McCrappy. I have however you say that, whatever. All these different types of weed.
Oh,
Gee, that's that's funny. Go
hey, I
ahead.
used to grow grape ape.
See, in I know exactly
Indica.
what you're talking. Indica. Yeah, indica makes you slow. Sativa do not. See, even Wisconsin Eric is talking about weed, and
Yep.
he's right too.
And you know what's funny? Nobody ever says anything about the third strain.
What is it? Coronavirus?
No, rhododendron.
Rhododendron? That sounds like a flower. Well, it would
It's
be a flower.
actually it's the category of the stuff that grows over. I think it's Europe or Britain or something. It actually grows wild. Rhododendron.
No, read Miss Mary's comment.
Let me.
That's funny.
How far up is it?
Says I'd name my favorite, but the 80s were such a blur. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, my
Yeah.
favorite in the 80s.
No, she said she would name her favorite weed back in the
Yeah, I
80s,
know.
but it was all
That's what
blur.
I'm thinking. What was my
Oh,
favorite in the 80s? Well,
do
Tide
you
Tip was up
remember?
there.
Hold on, I got a question, an important one from Kelly. It says, locked and loaded. Do you remember anything from the other side when you were pronounced dead? Absolutely not. I have a video. If you type in locked and loaded, how to cope with the loss of suicide. Um, Actually, what happened with, I didn't have a out of body experience and stuff. I actually lost a month of memory before I did it and a month of memory afterwards. Um, and I actually came to on the job site with a shovel in my hand, digging footers. I basically was on autopilot. The doctors, neurologists, and stuff said. Um, so for me to come back and say, yeah, I went to heaven or this and that, no, I don't remember none of it. So I actually lost. I was in a coma for 6 days. with no brain activity. They told my father, which I don't even know I showed up, and a couple other people. My cousin Neil showed up, but they said that pretty much I was going to be a vegetable. And then boom, I popped out of it. And I only have one memory: waking up and a nurse saying, "Hey, Justin, good to see you. Welcome back." And then I faded back out. That's the only memory I have. So yeah.
Uh,
I know.
Truck dog. A rhododendron's a totally different plant. This is rhododendron.
That's why I said it sounds like the flower.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and smoke your rhododendron. Go to Grandfather Mountain. Actually, did you know rhododendron, I think, thrives off of acid rain? At Locked and Loaded and Vern, True Seeker needs y'all to come over from some more interesting content. Sandy Hopkins, good to see you. Wow, thank you for answering. Anytime, Kelly. Like I said, if you type in Locked and Loaded, actually, let's see how good. Wake up, Vern. Dadgummit.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm talking. Let's see how quick and if Mitchell can do this. Mitchell, see if you can find Locked and Loaded, coping with suicide, part 1 or part 2, or the loss of a loved one to suicide. If you're in the house, or maybe you took a big old bong swat and you fell over on the ground, and you're sleeping. See, he's got Grumpy Trolls link up there. Absolutely. If y'all are interested in herbs, holistic medicines, etc., good one there, Mitchell. Click on Grumpy Trolls link, etc. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I forgot I can do that now. Locked and Loaded and Vern True Seeker needs y'all to come over for some more interesting content.
He must have boring people on the channel.
Must be. See, I can click on, bam, look at that. Look at you, truck dog. Nice town, but weird. That's so cool. I can do that. I forgot I could do that.
Now, did you see where truck dog was? Okay, Vern, laugh out loud. Gotcha. You didn't get me.
Well, you can't see the screen. I just put Crappy McCrappy up. It says roll one up, Vern. Damn it.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh, you can see the.
I get.
You don't see the banner on the front.
Oh no, I can't. We're just like figures behind this dark gray screen. I can see movement and stuff.
That's right. You're on your phone.
Yeah, because I have my chat going.
No offense, but I don't know how to get off of that.
Oh, you hit the X.
I don't see no X. There's no X from Crappy McCrappy that I put on the.
Oh.
The
I don't know. I can't do it from here. I can make me and you bigger on my phone.
Oh. I'm going to put this one up. I love that. Wisconsin Eric, full of libertars here. Yeah. What did you think when they voted for the creepy? How the heck did you find that? How to cope with suicide of your loved ones, part 1. That's okay. If anybody, Kelly, you want to check that out, look at Brother Mitchell. I'll put it up on the thing. Brother Mitchell put how to cope with the suicide of your loved one, part 1. I got a part 1 and part 2. That actually, part 1 was my second video I ever did on YouTube, and part 2 was my third. It's somewhat of my testimony, so to speak. I'm talking about suicide, and he's cracking up over here.
I'm reading Miss Mary. Maybe I overdone it then. I lost count eating 15 Rice Krispie treats while jumping on the trampoline at 2 a.m.
That sounds about right. that's about right. Let me put that one up there. Thank you, Brother Mitchell. Yeah, you have the power.
Well, thank you, Sandy Hopkins. She said, locked and loaded in that Vern. Just love to listen to you all, too.
Yeah, I just put it up on the banner up front, Vern.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't see the banners.
That's why I got the banners.
The banners.
What's a banner? Ah,
That thing there you put up.
don't park the car in the yard.
Let's go park the car in the harbor and have some lobster.
Nah, yeah. Ninja Mitchell. Yes, absolutely. Young Mitchell. Thank you so much. You come up.
Couldn't afford the good stuff.
Oh, you're talking over me.
I don't know if you're losing count of eating 15 crispy treats on the trampoline at 2 a.m, you had the good stuff.
That's the stuff that'll make you end up in the boogie ward if you're not careful. I've seriously have considered that, Justin. No more thought. I've lost my uncle to suicide, my uncle Al, my uncle Doug to suicide, and my mom to suicide. And they were all related. They were my uncle Al and my uncle Doug and mom were brother and sister. Full blooded, you know, but yeah, I've dealt with a lot. So I don't remember putting that noose over my neck. Where do you watch the replay when I'm talking about suicide and my mom dying and all that?
I know, me laughing.
I got Vern over here.
I gotta stop reading the chat.
No, go ahead, man. It's all right, dude. I don't want anybody getting all bummed out, anyways.
Truck Dog 1. Vern, I meant to say that I understood you about the roto flip flards or whatever.
What the heck? I don't even know what that means, but that's funny. Roto flip flards or whatever.
Oh, no wonder why people like to come and see us.
Brother Mark, I hate that for you, man. I really do. I really hate that for you. Yeah.
Oh,
had to clean up my brother-in-law's mess. Not pretty. And your sister watched it.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very sorry to hear that. That's absolutely horrible. DB said my cousin shot himself in the head with his mom on the phone. Actually, my uncle Al. Sorry to hear that, DB. Big time. And I'm sorry for your cousin's mom to have to go through. That would be absolutely horrible. My uncle Al shot himself with a shotgun, and then I was 12, and then when I was 20, 21, 22, my uncle Doug was supposed to come up, bought his plane ticket, etc., and he ended up using the same shotgun that my uncle Al took his life with, and shot himself in his truck while parked in a park. And he bought a half gallon of vodka. He had been sober for many, many years, like 15 years. And in his note, he said he was more apologetic about drinking the vodka and falling off the wagon than he was taking his life. He apologized in the letter that he had to get drunk to have the courage to take his life. But let's talk about something else.
Truck Dog wants me to say Gloucester or Gloucester.
Gloucester, I don't even know what it means. Real quick, we got to respect everybody in here. My grandfather shot himself in the head. Sorry to hear that, Kelly, as well. Everybody that's lost somebody to suicide. My heart goes out to you, as I'm sure Vern's does, and everybody else. And it's something that, people do on a daily basis. And why don't y'all start talking funny? Say something funny. Kind of lighten the mood a bit. A little dab now, okay. DB, I'll put you up there. A little dab now. A little dab of what?
A little dab will do ya.
Yeah, a little dab will do you. What, you got that wax stuff they smoke or whatever?
No, they have one that's actually called dabs. They have glass, they have shatter, they have dabs, they have all kinds of neat stuff now.
Oh, I didn't know that you were Vern Prep and Survival and Weed Master. I never knew that. Holy cow, you named off all kinds of names. Holy crap.
Hey, I even know how to make hash.
Do you?
Oops. Yep. I learned that in 1986.
Really?
Thank you to High Times Magazine. Making hash with Homer Stone.
10/21/34. We have a confession from Vern's Prep and Survival. Go ahead and kick the door down.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a glass sliding door. Good luck. Hope you cut your leg open.
Budmaster. Song said the Budmaster. Smoking with Sasquatch.
Yep.
Is that somebody's name? I know Sasquatch has a name, but I don't remember.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but this is fun putting up people's comments. Smoking with Sasquatch.
What, they calling me Sasquatch now? I guess I got to go shave. Yeah,
Oh,
right.
they're talking about you. I thought it was somebody.
No, that's why I said I got to go shave. Yeah, right.
What did Wisconsin Eric say? Dry, sift, jack. Here. Oh, talking about making hashish. Is that the stuff like in your grinder or whatever? Not the actual hash, but heck,
Yeah,
I don't know. Huh?
it's the keef. The keef.
Okay, well, he didn't say keef. He said hashish here.
Hashish. Yeah, hashish is made out of the keef.
Right.
When you have your crystals and your red hairs, when you have your grinder, you have a screen at the bottom of it, and your very fine pieces will fall through to the bottom. Keep saving them up, and it takes a lot to make hash.
Holy crap. I never knew we were going to be talking about this again. That's funny. A little weed calms the demons down right away. Like I said, I think it was last night or whatever. The reason why I tried it a few times and I couldn't, I got so much into in-depth thought. Red River pipe tobacco. You trying to steal the show, brother? It's supposed to be 50-50 here.
No,
I'm teasing.
you were talking, so I showed it. Mitchell asked, what brand tobacco have I got?
Well, I was just saying the reason why I couldn't smoke is because I would get so in depth in thought that it actually increased my my depression, because I would think about, I bet Jesus smoked weed. Well, you never know, crappy.
Yeah, he did. He was a long-haired hippie too.
Oh, you shut up! You're just saying that because you don't even believe in Christ. Eric, you don't have a cousin named Rich by any chance? Redheaded guy. Truck Dog, do you live in Wisconsin? Or no, he's asking somebody else. My bad. Are you talking about Wisconsin, Eric? Thank you, Vern. Somebody, Crappy McCrappy said he was a long-haired hippie. No,
I was. I used to be.
You were. I gotta boot you from the channel then if you're a hippie.
All right.
I used to. Yeah. Oh, okay. I used to live in Madison, Wisconsin. Eric, Truck Dog used to live in Madison. I said I've done some concrete work there. Actually, I was so surprised how big Madison is, and actually how dark it is, if anybody knows what that means. But
yep.
Yeah, it was like, man, I'm in Wisconsin, and now all of a sudden I go drive 2.5 hours to do a concrete job, and it was in Madison, and it was like I was in Jacksonville. I was like, this sucks.
See, when I went out to Wisconsin for that summer, I stayed in all the free campgrounds around Eau Claire.
Oh,
which
did you?
Is just not too far from Madison.
Yeah, well, Eau Claire's not too far from here. Well, give or take like an hour or so, but here that's not far. I've gotten used to living here. I used to live in Madison, Connecticut. Crappy McCrappy said.
I used to date a girl named Madison.
Did you?
Yep.
How tall?
I used to date a girl named Paris too.
Yeah, you didn't hear me. I said, how tall was he? Speaking of, where'd your boyfriend go? Was that the last stream? One was asking me about.
that was
weird. Yeah, that was weird. I honestly think it might have been a female. I don't think it was a dude. Okay, what does Ms. Mary have? Men actually have prettier hair than women when it's long. Oh yeah, that's what we do when we get out of the shower and we have long hair. We just do that model, shake your hair stuff. Ms.
Oh,
Mary
damn.
must have had a crush on Fabio then. We
When
all
I had
bleed
my
red, buddy.
long hair,
Absolutely.
when I had my long hair, I couldn't go to a barber because they always butchered it. I ended up having to go to beauticians. And
Oh,
oh,
truck
dude,
dog took me the wrong way. Thought I was saying that in a racist way. I didn't mean it like that. By no means. Far from racist. But anyways.
but I used to have to go to beauticians, and I'd sit there, and all of them had because I get really curly hair and the curvy hair, and I'd sit there for a half an hour, 45 minutes before they'd start cutting my hair. They all had to come up, run their fingers through my hair, and do. It was like, come on, you guys! I just want it trimmed. I want it cut. I want to get out of here. I got to go potty.
I got a potty. I gotta get the hell out of here. Hey, Felix in the house. Hello, my brother in Christ and Earth. Good to see you. Glad you came on. I appreciate that comment you left on that other live stream that I was on. I appreciate you seeing through. You know, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, that meant a lot to me.
Yep.
No, I didn't. Just need to know there's dirt bags and all. Oh, absolutely. You got white trash. You got, there's, no, I'm a firm believer in that. Vern and I have talked about that too as well. There are definitely dirt bags in all races. I really like this button here to bring up people's chat. What the heck was I saying? I can't remember.
Are you sure you ain't smoking?
I must be.
What did they lace your cigarettes with?
Who knows? But I honestly wish.
I stopped growing the hair on the top of my head, so I figured I'd grow it out of my goatee.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Hey, if you grow your hair out for 9 months, I will pay you $1.
If I grow my hair out for 9 months,
Yeah, $1 and a shiny quarter, brand new quarter. I'll buff it
a
and
buck and a
everything.
quarter.
Yeah, just let it go for 9 months. We all bleed red, absolutely, brother. That's for sure. But I tell you what, there absolutely did become a huge divide, spiritually and racially, when Obama came in office. I believe it really kicked it off higher. Personally, you know, he wasn't the great, wonderful president that everybody thought he was, because he was the first African American president. He was well, we won't even go there. It's just because he's a freaking Muslim, and his husband, big old Mike. Opinions on smoking weed after shit hits the fan. That's going to be easy. People are going to easily be able to grow weed after shit hits the fan, but it comes, I think, pharmaceuticals and stuff that people are addicted to, and like opiates and stuff like that. That's going to be the big shell shocker. People that depend on blood pressure pills, etc. Yes, I know there's stuff, medicinable from the earth or whatever, but some people that don't know what certain plants can help lower blood pressure, etc. When it comes to people that take like 10 to 15 pills a day just to stay alive, and the SHTF situation, I believe a lot of those are going to be first to go. But when it comes to weed, I think people are just going to be growing the heck out of it without a problem.
Oh, options to smoking the good stuff after shit hits the fan. Find the mushrooms that make you happy.
Oh, I read it wrong. I thought it said questions on smoking weed after shit hits the fan. See?
Options.
All right, Mr. Freaking Chat. You know what? I'm gonna start from now on. I'm gonna start a live stream, and I'm just gonna leave, and you can sit there and read the chat. You just read the chat, because I could be talking to you, be like, Vern, can you call somebody? I think I'm having a heart attack, and you'll be like this. Yeah, smiling. Vern, seriously, I'm having a heart attack. Can you call? I can't even, I don't know where my cell phone is.
Yeah, I'll call 911 down here, and when they show up to my house, I'll give them directions to yours.
No, you can call 911 and say, I need to be transferred to, a certain, address or whatever. But I could give you the address. I could tell you I can't find my cell phone. I could tell you I'm dying, and this is what I'll see.
No, you'd see the screen go blank, and I'd
No,
be making a call.
no, no.
Truck Dog, you guys are actually pretty damn cool. Well, thank you.
Appreciate it, Truck Dog. We're just being real, and this is the way we talk on the phone.
Yeah, it is too.
Yeah.
Like we were saying the other day, we could do a live stream with us two talking on the phone, and you guys
Right.
would get a kick out of it.
Yeah, it's just, that's the way it is, and it's the way it should be. I push some concrete for you, Justin, any day. That sounds good. I'm gonna put that up there. Yeah. I can't wait till the season. I can't wait till the snow's gone, so I can get right back to pouring concrete. If we're all alive after this coronavirus, there's no telling, and that's one thing we'll definitely touch on. Now, I will let you all know when it comes to the live streams. On the weekends, they won't be as much because my son does. He loves his video games, which suck up a lot of the bandwidth. Even though we have the strongest band or Wi-Fi and the best routers, it really does suck the bandwidth down. Like my face right now is probably blurry, but there's really not much on. So if you don't see me on the weekends as much or doing a live stream during the week, and if you know my history, I'm getting ready for a surgery, but all of a sudden it got changed up because of we're switching different health insurance. So I kind of put a little speed bump in the road and help me, Vern. I'm dying. Help me, Vern.
No, you ain't.
Ah, crap. I was looking at he was listening. Dadgummit. Done a lot of concrete. Can't no more. Bad hips. You know what, Brother Mark? Who cares about concrete? You got a voice. I would not kill. I would pay to have a great singing voice. I give concrete a try. I do tree. Oh, so you're a tree surgeon. Wisconsin Eric. Actually, do tree work and landscaping. Tree work is a very, very, very dangerous job. Did a lot of it helping a friend of mine after the hurricanes and stuff. Growing up in Florida, at one time I had climbing gear, etc. But there's a lot of times people don't realize if what you call a lead, a large branch, if it's leaning and it's twisted, there's so much pressure and people will cut it. And a lot of people are killed because it snaps and comes right in their face, basically knocks their head half off, knocks them out of the tree. Go ahead, Vern. You're laughing your ass off. What did you see this time?
Oh, Truck Dog saying he's going to stop at my house, twist up a fatty, and be here for lunch hour.
Truck Dog must be a truck driver. He must be hauling ass. Lot of tree work coming up with all the trees dying off. That's true. And I tell you what, we had when I was in Florida, we have a lot of trees that are down in our property. I don't know if you know what my property looks like. If you look at the old shooting videos or the one I did with my dog, Walkabout, we live out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, a lot of trees went down during the tornado. But I wasn't here. I was in Florida. So done that too. Dangerous job, Brother Mark says. I call you Brother Mark, branded Mark Rouse. Love the new name, but I still got to call you Brother Mark. Layla, I don't say your whole name. I just say Layla. Hi, Justin. Hi, Mark. And she left Vern out. Ha ha. I'm gonna put that up there on the front. Ha ha. Vern got left out.
I just took a tree down the other day. The guy thought it was going to take me 2 days, had it cut up, stacked, and everything, and it only took me a few hours.
I thought you sent somebody the wrong, or you texted me that, and I thought you were texting somebody else to say the job's almost done or you're done. I'm like,
Huh?
what the heck
Yeah,
you
I
talking
know.
about? Cutting or you down the tree, you trimmed and you weed, all this stuff. I'm like, what the heck's he talking about? He
It was pretty much just letting you know I was home if you wanted to go live.
well, I thought you were, like I said, you were sending a text to oh, the cool video amosexual. I wish I still had my amosexual shirt that was left in Florida. Um, I'll have to get another one. My wife bought it for me. DB says I hate dangerous jobs. See, I hate boring jobs. So I like I love tree work. I love concrete work, and there's a lot of danger that comes with doing concrete construction that a lot of people don't know. But anyways, look at that finger. Your finger just keeps flipping and flopping here.
Bam. And see it.
I'm easily distracted. I'm like,
The winter of '98 was a bad year for trees up in Maine. The year of the ice storm.
oh, the ice storms are brutal.
Oh man.
In Illinois, northern Illinois, the oaks were like eradicated, radiated, or something. Sorry, radiated. Leaves curled up and burnt off well before fall. Wow. Oh, look at that. Locked and loaded. PayPal me. Locked and Family Health.
Oh look, Wisconsin's in the house. Yeah, we've been talking to him. Sorry, just had to say that. Now, see, to me, Justin is froze up. Uh-oh, we lost Justin. Yeah, he froze. I thought so. And it looks like we just lost him. Uh-oh, it's just me. Spark it up. I don't have any. I can't afford it right now. I could tell you guys a story about when a young kid thought he could outfish me. Yeah, he should be back in here in a second, hopefully. And I can't send him a text because if I get out of the stream, I can't get back in. Happening to others too? Oh, other people are freezing up? All right. I think it was the year I turned 42. A buddy of mine's little brother is like 10 years younger than us. And we all went up to the hunting camp to go up and go fishing. Well, we canoed across the lake, and my cousin Bruce and our buddy Adam was in one canoe, and me and Aaron was in another. Well, we got to the stream. We were going to fish from the pond down to the river. And as we got out of the canoe, I started heading downstream. And Aaron looked at Adam and them and said, "Ain't you guys going to go with Vern?" They were like, "Nope. Good luck. If you want to keep up with him, good luck." Aaron's like, "Oh, he's got 10 years on me. No problem." Well, I get to the bottom of the stream. I drank, I think I finished a beer and a half. No, we were fishing for trout and landlocked salmon up in northern Maine. But I get down there, I drank a beer and a half, had a couple cigarettes, here comes Aaron down over the hill, jumping on the rocks, all out of breath. And he's like, oh, man, how long you been down here? And I showed him the empty beer, the one I was holding. I was like, well, you ready to go back up? He looked at me and he goes, you go, I'm going to sit down here. It literally surprised him that I could fly through the woods the way that I did. Now I even lost chat. Yeah, you guys' chat ain't even showing up for me anymore.
I'm back.
Just in time, because I lost chat.
You lost chat?
Yep.
What are you going to do if you lost chat? Hi, Ms. Mary from Ann, Mark Rouse.
There it is.
Men love her fish fear. Well, okay. Red Slayer, redfish. Oh, are you talking about redfish? Saltwater redfish, red drum. That's one of my favorites. Sheephead, etc. No, I got booted off. And actually, my whole computer and internet crashed. Must be the damn rush.
I told him a fishing story while you were gone.
Dude, I heard the whole thing.
Oh, did ya?
Because I thought we got kicked off of the internet, and then I looked at my phone; it was still going. I was like, "Oh, it was just me."
Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm looking over, and it's like, now I know he's froze up because you were.
Was I? I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't stuck in a cool pose like.
No, you were.
That sucks. I always get stuck in a dumb pose. You know, something like this.
Yeah, there you go. That's how we gonna freeze.
Yeah,
I guess we gotta do the whole show in a cool position.
That's gonna be hard. We'll just talk like this. So, Vern, how was your day today?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. You're not able to scroll right now because if it does freeze up, yeah. Oh yeah, of course you can. Yeah, we're just gonna do this the whole chat. So
yeah.
So anyways,
could you imagine holding this pose for an hour and a half, 2 hours?
Absolutely not. I'm already getting tired, but I just don't want to get stuck with my mouth open, you know. But anyways, yeah, so we might do that. A lot of laugh out loud. See, sometimes
I see that. Hilarious.
A lot of times we just, you know, if it wasn't for Vern always reading the chat like the way he does, like if you all weren't even here, no, not saying anything bad, you would probably crack up at our conversations. I mean, we just talk about some of the dumbest crap ever, but sometimes with my fiance, I do. Okay, what are you talking about? Are you talking
about the Publishers Clearinghouse look?
Did I really? Like, I just wanted, like.
That's what Miss Mary said.
Was it the 5,000 a week, or was it you know?
It was the I won look.
Oh my gosh, I'm never ever talking. I gotta learn sign language. Hi, my name is JD. That's all I know. But or I could be like Antifa and just wear a mask over my face. Sometimes with my fiance, I do. I'm like, "Are we done yet?" My arm hurts. What are you talking about?
I don't want to know by the sounds of that one.
Truck dog talking the nasty. My fiance is from. Oh, your fiance is from Maine. Oh, with the with the finger. God almighty.
What?
I'm just my mind's in the gutter, but he said with the finger, you know, his arm's hurting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Justin. Love you, buddy. No, that's fine. Um, wait till robots get their YouTube channels. Yeah, yeah.
We'll have 1 million subs then.
Well, sometimes I think you're a robot. Well, Raul Prophet Easy One sounded like a robot last night when he came on, because of his signal. But
Hey, why am I given the option to hide a current? That's never happened.
Because you pushed on it. Because you let your finger go crazy, man. You could be one of those people. What do you call that? You know, for a band or a symphony. What's that called?
The orchestrator.
Yeah, the orchestrator. There's fingers flying all over your freaking screen, dude, all the time.
Well, here, let's see if a pencil will move it. Nope.
You had the pen in my face earlier when you were writing notes.
Oh yeah, when I was taking notes.
Yeah, you had that pen. It was like this, and it was covering the whole screen. I was like, "Oh, Lord, help me! Just ignore the pen. Ignore the pen." But
no, all of a sudden, this hide current comment showed up. It's never done that, and I've always held my screen still, and it won't disappear.
Conductor. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you are the
conductor.
Yep. See, there you went with the finger again. We definitely got it. That would be a hilarious video if you bedazzled your finger.
Well, Miss Mary has to come down. She's the one who wants to do it.
That would be so funny. If people don't know, definitely. Yep, Vern and that finger. I tell you what, jeez.
Just wait. It'll change when I get my laptop.
We would screw Alexis up. Laugh out loud. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, we would.
That's yeah. I think son Jackson got Siri or Alexa or one of those. He just got it for his Christmas money. I don't know why, but I told my wife, I said, you better not have your bank card or credit card hooked up to that, because the way he talks on his game and stuff, next thing you know, at the front door, there's going to be all kinds of packages and stuff, and we'll be flat ass broke. She'd be tore back. Alex would be going, what? Alexa would be going, what?
Are you talking to me?
Oh, went and subbed to you, Vern. What'd you do that for? Don't sub to Vern's channel.
Who did that? Or why'd they do that?
Huh? Why? Yeah, you don't want to. That's bad. That's bad stuff. You don't want to do that.
That means I lost the one that I gained the one that I lost for that giveaway.
Yeah, I know. Let's see if
so stupid.
Oh, it happens. Okay, let's see if I've lost some more subscribers. Nope. I lost 11 from the Antifa video. I'm not getting notifications. Sister Rhonda R. Oh, that's right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to delete those videos. Those when we first started to go live.
Oh, yep.
And it kept messing up. I'm just gonna delete the videos if I can figure out how to do it. Your channel.
Oh, Miss Mary's son lives in Jacksonville. She told me not to tempt her with coming to bedazzle my finger.
You're near
I'm just above Tampa.
Yeah, Tampa. That's the word I was looking for. You're on the Gulf Coast, West Coast.
Yep.
Yeah, that's. I love the ocean. Born and raised, Daytona Beach, but on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, I really do love the ocean better, even though they got bigger bull sharks and all that. People sub to my channel and I'm never doing a video. I don't understand. A lot of people do that. Like I'm sure Ms. Mary has subscribers. Actually, when I first started my channel, the only reason why I did it is because I wrote a real long comment for somebody, and people were like, wow, that was very inspirational. You should start your own channel. And I had 8. See, you see this?
I was reading Truck Dog when you were talking about losing the
I was telling you my story about how I lost my dog.
No, you weren't.
I know.
No, Truck Dog. I lost it because I lost Chad again. But he said something about Antifa people left.
Oh, did they? They left the rally.
No, left your channel.
They,
You had Antifa following you because you locked and loaded.
you lost me. No, is that Sharia, Syria? I can't say the name. It says I'm actually the husband of um Syria. The guy in the picture, laugh out loud. Didn't realize I was on my wife's account. No big deal. Honestly, I can't see your. Oh, it blows up. Look at you, man. Get your own freaking live stream if you're not gonna freaking.
I'm
Now
listening. You can't see the picture. Oh, it blows up. Mine don't blow up.
I'm gonna blow your freaking phone up. I will be hiring another sidekick on live stream that reads worse than I do because Vern he just comes on to read the live stream. He don't even want to talk to me. Sometimes
Oh
I
yeah. Okay. Here we go.
sometimes I call on him. I'm like, hey man, what's going on? Are you going live? I'm like, no, no, I gotta go. I got no live stream to read.
You don't have chat for me to read?
What is that name that I got on there? Is it Syria Olsen?
Syria Olsen.
Syria Olsen. Okay, so Syria Olsen, her husband that's in the picture. That's the one. He's on his wife's account. Um, good to have you aboard. Do not. I highly suggest that you immediately unsubscribe from Vern's Prep and Survival because it'll put his channel will put a virus on your computer, and your phone, and it'll cause you to lose about 5 miles to the gallon of gas in your car or truck or whatever you drive. And if
It'll
you ride
drop a quart of oil a day.
a day, yes, not a week, a day. And if you ride a bicycle, the air in your tires will go really, really low. I think what is it, every 1.5 miles? And you gotta
Yeah.
stop it. Yeah.
Your bike will never ride forward again. It will always be backwards.
Yeah, so stay away from Vern's channel. It's bad stuff. It's almost like witchcraft crap. It's just weird.
His wife's going to get on and go, when did I sub to this guy? Who is he?
This is the guy that only reads chat. Kids all always wonder what we did in the 70s and 80s as kids.
Beat each other up. Oh, wait, no, that's not the right answer. Played outside.
Well, in 1979 I was born, but in the 80s, I don't remember 79. I remember 1986. Eric, who knows? What's up? Good to see you. I was just about ready to get off the chat. Let's put Eric, what's up? Good to see you. Glad to see you came back. Who was that one truther? There was an atheist that I'm talking to you, Vern.
Yeah, I'm listening.
That was
Truther,
on,
it was an atheist.
that was on Truth Seeker. What was his name? Tim Truth?
Tim Truth.
Yeah. He remember when we tried to do the live stream yesterday, but it took a minute, and then he came on. I seen him in the chat, and by the time we were live, he was gone. So
Yep.
yeah, I'd definitely like to have him on here and just friendly debate. Always drank from the hose. Yeah, that's how. Shoot, when we were kids, we didn't want to come inside, and when
Rock fights.
we weren't allowed to. Yeah, rock fights. Always. Well, we did that on the job site back in the day too.
And you always had to hide a rock inside of a snowball.
I didn't grow up around snow. I grew up in Florida, but yeah, that sounds like something you would do, Vern. That's
Dig tunnels through the snowbanks, have forts that way.
So you actually you put rocks in snowballs. That's something Antifa would do. See, I told you, do not subscribe to this guy's channel. He is bad. He is bad.
Hey, those rock snowballs were only thrown at my older brother.
Even worse. Everybody, we got to pray for got kicked off the bus, truck dog. I wouldn't doubt it. Back in the day, life was great as kids. Absolutely, Renee. It definitely was. Sister Jessie Wessel, I almost missed that. I am not keeping my eyes on the chat much. Playing Sudoku, I don't know that.
Sudoku. It's right where they give you a couple numbers and it's all in a bunch of squares. You got to figure out the missing numbers.
Oh, I'd throw that game away in a heartbeat because I wouldn't even try it. That would give me a headache. We had BB gun fights too, Brother Mark. Now kids are, they got airsoft guns and stuff. No, we had, as a matter of fact, I got a scar on my finger. They probably really can't even see it on my knuckle. Having a BB gun fight, and I was rubbing my eye like this. BB gun war, and my cousin Neil shot me, and the BB stuck in my finger, and had to have it popped out. Didn't go to the doctors and all that crap. Just some super glue. But yeah, BB gun wars were fun. And you'd be like, okay, only one pump, that was the rules. Be behind the tree going pop, 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 pumping and shoot somebody in the leg or the backside. But yeah, BB gun war.
Doing the more than one pump, I stuck a BB in my cousin's hand right there. He pissed me off. He shot the one rule: no groin shots. Where's he shoot me one time? Right dead into So I got mad. I went behind a tree and I was like, pop, 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 pop. Come around. I shot at him. The BB went in his hand.
See, I told you once again, do not subscribe to his channel. That is something that Antifa would do. But super glue. I still use super glue to this day. Anon says super glue, laugh out loud. My wife would tell you, my daughter would tell you, I've had some severe lacerations, etc. Super glue on the job site works better than stitches. Yeah, super glue and duct tape. Check out Google coronavirus from Respective Outdoors mainstream. Actually, holy crap, it's almost 10 o'clock.
74, baby. Damn, I feel old.
Oh, there's a live stream going on the channel Locked and Loaded. All I see is a big finger.
No, you don't.
Look, did you see that?
No, because you're all gray.
No, look at the finger. See? See? Just kidding.
See, I was born in 69.
I was born in 79. Anon was 74. Ms. Mary.
Brandon Mark Gross was born in the 11?
Yeah, 1911. You didn't know that?
Dang!
He actually helped. He actually helped.
109 years old. Way to be.
He helped. What's his name? Find the Fountain of Youth. Not Saint Augustine. What's the name of the springs? Oh my gosh, my brain's just not worth anything anymore. Victor, 1979, same year. Justin, you're all blurry now, bud. Yeah, this freaking computer actually, if you don't know, the computer that I have was actually Abraham Lincoln's computer, and you can see where he scratched his name in the side and on the back where he loaned it to, I believe, no, George Washington gave this to Abe Lincoln as a gift. Yeah, that's how old this computer is. And like Vern would say, it's garbage. But
garbage.
It still gets out there. Got to go do some stuff before bed. Much love, dear friends. We love you there, Sister Jessie Wessel. Matter of fact, love all y'all. I got to get off here once again. My my backside. But hey, possibly tomorrow we'll do the unpacking of the EMP shields, and we can talk about the dangers of CMEs, EMPs,
HIV, PDEs.
all kinds of E's. And
Yeah.
Tree Line, good to see you. Just get ready to jump off. How are you feeling? Hopefully, better. You're feeling better than you were yesterday. Um, I'm missing stuff. I see.
Anon Lab just had puppies.
Oh, little puppies.
Little labs at that.
Right, those are good
See, too
dogs.
bad you ain't in my area. I'd take one of them things because it's a lab.
What's your see? You probably could have got one if you would have said my area, but you said area.
Area.
Yeah, area, not area. That's Maine
Area.
talk. That's
Yeah.
that's people from Maine. You're in the United States now. Maine is it's like a whole different part of the world, you know. So
Hey, at least give us credit. We don't pronounce
you
the I's when they're in a word, but we'll put the I's when they're not in a word.
right, exactly. Yeah, area. But you have good lobster. That's all that really counts. But no, I love Maine. It's beautiful up there. Dumb for the first 2 years, those dogs. Labs are, yeah.
No, they ain't.
I was, I think Treelands, they're clumsy, goofy. Most all dogs are when they're babies. I love blue healers. I don't, I hate the fact that they're as small as they are. I don't hate that, but they're so smart. Um, my dog Marley, I think the dumbest dog that ever walked the planet. But he's still happy to. He wakes up in the morning, drives me nuts. Vern, as I'm talking to you,
I'm
soon
listening.
he could be sound asleep for 8 hours. You wake him up, he jumps up. He weighs like 180,000 pounds, and he's jumping around. He's all happy, acts like he's never seen you before. Like it's been 2 years. You've been gone for 2 years, and or if I leave him outside and I run to the store, which is 2 miles away, or no, a lot further than that, 7 miles away, and come back, I haul butt and I get out of the car and he's like, "Oh my God, where you been? Where you been? Where you been? Oh my God!" It's like, dude, I just left, man. You know, I don't know.
I used to ask my dog, my old dog, Jewel, which was a black lab Chesapeake Bay mix.
Mm-hmm.
When I ask her if she wants to go for a ride, she'd spin in circles. Well, after a while, we'd say something like gopher hide or deer hide, and she'd hear the hide and think it was a ride. She'd be spinning in a circle.
Yeah, because she couldn't understand your Maine accent.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever. What I like, I tell Marley before I give, like if I'm going to the store and I do bring him, he'll come out, he'll start running around all excited, and he's so big that he takes up the whole. I don't know. I did a video before, but I got to tell him to go potty first, and he's smart enough. He can do that. He'll go over to a snowbank and lift his leg and he'll pee for like an hour. I was like, why were you holding that so long? And you just wanted to get in the car, and I don't know. He's a good dog. He's a happy dog, but he is the worst guard dog ever. And
Rhonda R.
oh yeah, Rhonda won the.
Yes, I just saw she's in chat. Congratulations. She says, email says that it's wrong. Our person not expecting mail. Let me I'll go in and double check my email, and if it is wrong, I'll change it. Or actually, I'll just put my email address down under your last comment on that video.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if none of y'all know, Vern did his 500 subscriber gift, and that certain person that won it first never replied, and I haven't seen that person since. I've only seen a couple times.
Yep.
So he did the drawing. Now, how would you say it? Drawing.
Drawing.
Yeah, he did the drawing today.
The
Yeah,
drawing.
the drawing. Yeah, he did the drawing today, and Sister Rhonda R was the winner. Fire kit, etc. So very cool stuff. And a handmade. Did you finish the stove? Well, I know you did.
Yeah, it's out in my shed.
Yeah, the beer can stove. If y'all are new, definitely check out Vern's Prep and Survival. Check out his basically ways to prep and make like I said, the beer can stove. That was super super cool. He's got a lot of good channel or a lot of good. No, never mind. Don't subscribe to him. See, you got me lost. Yeah, don't subscribe to Vern Prep and Survival. No, but please
Layla,
do.
my channel is the same thing that's written under my name up on the screen. Vern's Prep and Survival.
Yep, Vern's Prep and Survival. Actually, it's not showing your name because I got brother Mark up here. I don't know how to take that down. No offense, Ninja Mitchell. I think he's right there.
Yep, I thought he disappeared too, but bang, there it is.
Jeez.
See, that shows he's a ninja, hiding in the shadows, coming out when needed.
Yeah, exactly. He's very quiet. He's like, oh, I wait for somebody to. Yeah, it's like he's in a. Remember that like Chuck E. Cheese, the thing with all the balls, whatever you jump in, the kids playing.
Oh yeah.
I think he's just laying back and it's all links. You know what I mean? And he's just
grabs one and throws it out.
Yeah. You get in a bar. You get in a bar fight and somebody comes walking out of the bar and they got a bunch of links stuck all in their face. Mitchell comes out burning a big old fatty.
Throwing balls.
Sensei Mitchell. The Watchmen just hopped in. When somebody thinks they are on top, they could always be another. What?
All right.
Did I miss Watchmen talking about something else, or you just came in saying
Vern is ITT qualified?
I don't even know what that means, but I believe it.
International Titty Twister?
Twister. Hi, the Watchman. Layla says, Watchman, once again, when somebody thinks they're, I hate that, just jump way up. It doesn't scroll on mine. It just goes, you'll see a whole chat and then boom, and then it'll be a whole different one. So I gotta scroll and find what the Watchman said. I just came in, figured I'd jump in. The lurking joke. Oh, I didn't. I really okay. I gotta okay. When somebody thinks they're on top, there'll always be another. I don't get it. I want to get it.
He said it's a lurking joke.
I know, but I don't get it. Watchmen, man, you got one crazy. You still got that same profile picture. I don't even know what that thing is. It's like a big giant.
Mitchell, there's another person asking about my link. Stefan or Steven, however you want to say it.
Oh, that's Steven in the house. Stefan, link to Vern's channel. Hello, everyone. If you see, I found out how to take somebody's comment and put it up here, which actually blows the channel up. But the Watchman has this as his profile picture. It looks like let me think. What's her name? I cannot believe I can't remember her name. It looks like you got a picture of like Maxine Waters' high school photo.
Who are you talking about?
The Watchman, his profile picture.
Oh yeah, see, I can't see it. It's something all blurry.
Yeah, when you come back and watch the live stream, it looks like Maxine Waters and Michelle Obama had a fat kid. That's what his picture was.
Okay.
The picture is
at
a college in Washington State. It's one of a kind. See, I was always wondering what it was, Watchman. and and then it got blown up. It actually looked even creepier. Yeah, I definitely think it's a love child from Maxine Waters and Michelle Obama. Definitely. I mean, the smile, the chest, everything. But anyways, no,
See, I think they call him Sasquatch because back in the day, he sat and squashed.
that could be true. I think you know what I honestly I think you nailed it. It's MaxiPad, not Maxine Waters. Yeah, exactly. MaxiPad, MaxiPad, Impeach 45. Impeach 45. Oh my gosh, her and Al Sharpton. Holy crap. If I hung out with them both in a room for 10 minutes, I'd probably hang myself again. But anyways, much love to you all. I got to get off here. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. Brother Vern, you know, if you want, hop. I feel footsteps. If you want to go live on your channel and I hop off here,
I got to try to get some sleep at a normal time tonight.
yeah, me too. I was up till 3 in the morning, got up at 7.
Yeah.
So, anyways, much love, everybody. Brother Mitchell, thank you so much for all you do with your ninja throwing links. Locked and loaded, and Vern, much love from Felix. Peace from Treeland Truth. Chuck Dog. Adios, amigos. See, I can read that. That's Spanish. Yeah. Miss Mary, bunch of laughing faces. Much love to you all. Night all from Brother Mark. Once again, fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. And Vern, if you want to shout us out.
Stay safe, stay alert, and always do things the way they work best for you. Thank you.
Amen. Later. In broadcast.